Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got video today from Manhood.
And you go ghost from the internet. Are you gonna come back to Australia and live here?
I don't know, because I'm still single, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, well, it depends if someone loves me or not, or if they would go with me, or
Well,
I don't know, you know.
We all love you.
What if I have a family, or I don't know. I keep my options open.
Have you noticed that the women who built their entire identity around their looks, their body, and social media presence are in crisis?
Yep.
Something is changing. Hello and welcome back. Today we will be discussing how the shameless women who call themselves baddies are also struggling because we don't want to marry or
Because they're broke, dusty, musty, crusty.
settle with them at all. Stay until the end to see how they can't believe it.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a baddie. Am I a bad girl?
How is it a baddie when you spent so much money on plastic surgery to look the way you look? You're not a baddie.
Either way, I'll be your favourite person or your biggest distraction.
They set up their entire brand to be visual. She measures her worth in follower counts, in likes, and the number of men sliding into her DMs.
I was always really lonely. And I can say this not in any kind of arrogant way, because in some way I was for a while like a freakishly beautiful young woman. That period, there was not filters, there was not, like the plastic surgery, not like injections, none of that. It was like at that point to either be a supermodel or on screen, you almost had to be at a freakish, like Olympian level of not just of talent, but also of looks. Like it had to be also unique in a way. I also had a really wild story that made for catnip for the press. It was interesting. And I always gave good quotes. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just had to pretend. A lot of times, like I would have an amazing photo shoot, this great kind of artistic experience with incredible makeup and cool hair and a cool outfit. But after it was done, I would just go home and watch an old movie because I didn't have anyone to go out with or do anything with.
Even at the peak of their powers and careers, they are still lonely. We are not jumping in like to date them or marry them and settle down.
My job is very lonely. It comes with being around people who you love. But to be fair, I mean, you are employing these people. It doesn't mean they love you any less. Doesn't mean that you love them any less. It just means that there is a barrier, and that is something that's really hard to come to terms with. It's incredibly lonely. I'm lonely. I want people to embrace me. I kind of live out in sort of far from everyone. I don't think anybody ever really wants to come to my house because it's so far, but it's also just hard making friends. I don't want to have friends in the industry, so I don't. Sometimes I try. Sometimes I'm like, well, why wouldn't I? I mean, like I can relate to them, but I just, it's something that I'm going to struggle with, and I gotta figure it out. I don't think it'll ever be fully figured out, but it's just something that I gotta understand better in order to change things.
There is nothing to do about it. It's not because of anything she's doing. It's our strategic action to boycott these useless women. They are just finding out.
It's a bit of a loneliness epidemic that's upon. It's so sad.
Oh. Who's the sad ones?
Oh, no. I know. It's okay. Let it out. It felt so easy in my 20s and 30s to fall in love and be in love. No, sometimes I give up hope.
The crisis is not small. It's not a quiet or manageable situation that they can hide anymore. It's full, loud, and publicly documented. It is impossible to ignore.
Dating sucks so bad. Like so bad. In the last couple of weeks, I went on 2 dates that I thought went exceptionally well. And trust me, I have been on quite a few bad and mediocre dates. So I know the difference between a really, really good date and a not so good one. And like I said, yeah, they went really well. I mean, leaving the date, when can I see you again? Let's plan a second date. All to just within the days following to be like, no, actually, I'm sorry, like I'm not interested in seeing you again. Just so discouraged. Oh my God, I never thought I would get on the internet teary-eyed. I don't even know if I'm
And
gonna
yet here you are, crying on the internet.
end up posting this, or if I do, it'll probably be deleted. I'm on my period and I'm sad. I'm frustrated. I just cannot do this anymore. I just feel like this is so hard. And I feel like I have nobody to relate to because I am the last single friend. Nobody knows what it's like to be in my position, to be 30 and single and watching.
Yes, nobody knows what it's like because I'm just so unique and my life is just so different from everybody else. No, you're in the same boat as most other women in your age group.
All your friends get married and have babies.
Of course, she's single and struggling. Dating sucks to her because even us, the men who she considers average, keep ghosting her. Nobody wants to marry a retired bed-to-bed midfielder.
So this woman was in a restaurant. She's looking around and all she sees other women. Nobody on a date. No man and woman on a date. Just women, as she said, dating each other. So the commentary is that men don't want to be on dates anymore. They don't want to go out with women because it's a waste of time and money. So my question is, do men ever like going on a date?
No.
Do men like going on dates? They like going to restaurants and trying different foods and things like that. Is it something that they only did because women like to do it? Like if I'm going to get in a relationship and I say I want to go to a restaurant, am I making him do something that he doesn't want to do? A lot of men say they just rather stay home. But what do you guys think?
We, the men who were supposed to be running to settle down with these females, we are saying no. We might be average men with average jobs, but we don't want to marry or date expired women.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're not a true baddie if you allow your man to tell you what you can and cannot wear. Your man should never ever feel comfortable enough to be able to dictate that. Ever.
Why does being a true baddie matter so damn much?
No excuses, no exceptions. Period. Baddie card revoked immediately.
These women are ill-mannered. They don't know how to treat us or attract us. The attention was always there from us all, but they can't receive us and build something real.
Since I have some awesome guys on TikTok right now listening, I'm thinking, may I have your opinion, please? What is it with men these days and not wanting to date? Do you guys have a fear of commitment? Is it the woman these days? Does it have anything to do with spending money on women? Does it have anything to do with trust issues? Maybe dating apps? Maybe you feel like there are endless options in terms of significant others? Please let me know in the comments.
It's not a feeling, it's the results of a practice that has failed so many of us. We have been misused and mistreated. Now it's our turn to take control.
What happened to men pursuing girls? When was the pivotal moment that a man chose to not go after a girl anymore or put in any effort? It seems like guys
After he got burned enough times and realized it's just not enough.
can just put the bare minimum and not even really put in effort anymore. They don't really care to. Or they're like, why don't girls just go and make the first move and make the effort? When did it become a thing? Now it's like role reversal where they expect girls to be making the first moves, yearning for a guy and chasing him. That is, I feel like, the downfall of why it's so hard to meet someone, because men don't put in effort anymore or don't care to put in effort. And a relationship won't work unless the guy likes the girl just a tiny little bit more. He has to like her just the tiniest bit more for it to work in the long haul. So it would make sense if a guy really wanted to get to know you, that he would go leaps and bounds to get to know you. And when did that shift? Because back in my mom's era, if a guy wanted to take you out on a date, he had to go up to you, he had to get your number, he had to go through lengths to try to talk to you, even if
Was your mom a virgin when she got approached?
you weren't interested at first. How my parents met? They met at a bar, and my dad asked for my mom to dance.
When women decided to change from women to creatures of exploitation, that is when we changed. I'm sure if her father was starting to date today, he would boycott them too.
What's taking you so long? Future husband. Huh? I'm getting gray up here. Birthday is in about 30 days. 38 is knocking. Hurry up.
Post-war women always position their status this way when they're still single. So this young lady is 38 years old, and the way she's positioning it is she's still single.
This is the new situation. These self-claimed baddies are losing it. They can't believe we don't want them. They are posting about it, crying on social media every day.
Eat my ass if I'm wrong, but like every man that I have met that is not married and is 50 plus, they don't want to get married. And I'm saying this because I talked to somebody yesterday, just like...
Are you going after 50-year-olds?
Like, in the hospital, and they were just visiting their family, and they were showing me pictures of all their kids, and like, you know, just like how he's having all of his exes visit, you know, the family member. And I'm looking at him like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, yeah, I don't have a ring on my finger, you know, like, I don't want to get married. I'm never going to get married. And then it made me think of my dad. My dad's the same way. He's telling me, oh, I've been with your stepmom for so-and-so years. We've been through hell and back, but I'm never getting married. And I'm looking at them like, why not? They done already been through hell and back. You might as well give them the fucking ring. And then they'll be like, well, I do give them a ring. I just won't sign the marriage contract. Why the fuck not? You don't have shit anyway. I mean, maybe the guy does. My dad doesn't. So I don't understand why not. Like, why? Why are y'all so scared to just...
Why? Why are you so scared that you have to sign that piece of paper? They're already together. They've already been together for a long period of time. They seem like they're going to stay together for a long time. Why does it matter?
Like, get married. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I really am baffled. Like, eat my ass if I'm wrong, but like, you already wasted all these years not being married. Why not just end your life with marriage? You're with the girl anyway. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And it's always the 50 plus motherfuckers. Like, why? Why not just get married? Like,
it takes a while for us men to learn. A lot of us in our 50s is when we figured it out, I guess.
I don't understand.
It doesn't have to make sense. This woman doesn't even have a basic understanding of life.
Nope.
Who told her living alone is wasting years? She is shamelessly lost.
I'm gonna be super honest. I feel like whenever a person who's single complains about being single and then somebody will say, oh, well, it's not even worth it, or da-da-da-da-da, like, I don't know. I just feel like you guys don't really understand how lonely it is being single. And I'm not saying, oh, I have nothing going on in my life. Oh my God, I only need a man, da-da-da-da-da. But I'm saying, like, on Valentine's Day, it's really fucking lonely when I'm going on the internet.
So it's on one extra day that they make you feel lonely because it's supposed to be a day that you're supposed to be showered with gifts by some man?
Internet, and I'm seeing all these couples, or even like people in my life talking about it. Like, I've never gotten to experience love, and I understand, yes, being with a man probably isn't like all that great, like in, oh my God, I'm begging me better, like, you know what I mean? Like, I get that, like, it's not everything, but it is something, and I've literally never experienced that in my life. And so I just feel like whenever you respond with that, it kind of feels like disingenuine, like you're just kind of blowing me off, and like you don't even understand. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's getting so bad. They are making videos and blog posts about how us men don't know what we want, and we are intimidated by their standards.
And gentlemen, I'm hoping you guys can help me settle something and we can put the rumors to rest once and for all. Let me ask you something. Do men ever not pursue a woman because they are intimidated by her? Do men ever not pursue a woman because they're just too scared of how much they're gonna fall in love with her?
What?
We have been fed this tale that if a man is not pursuing you and a man is not making plans with you, that's probably because he's intimidated by you. He's intimidated by your success. He's intimidated by your beauty. He's intimidated by how fancy of a lifestyle you have.
No.
And I'm just curious, is any of that true?
Hell
Is
no.
any of that true? When
Didn't
I
know.
think what it is that women are just too scared to admit that he's just not that into you and that he just doesn't like us very much.
Yep.
So we try to make ourselves feel better, so we tell ourselves this little lie. But I think we sound like fucking idiots.
Unfortunately, most of you do sound like that.
Yes.
We will not marry or settle down with leftover women who have been run through by all celebrities and athletes. We know better.
Most women are, what he said, are saying they deserve it, but they really don't.
That's what
So-
I'm saying. Like, have some self-awareness. Like,
Women are delusional.
Yeah, like every
They are
woman feels
so
that they are exactly that they're
delusional.
entitled.
Like the lady in the Dallas pod who's like, I deserve monogamy, but yet I'm not going to put out. I'm newly celibate. It's just like what she's saying, like for certain, like for a long courting period and all this. So they're delusional because they have this unrealistic expectation of what they feel they deserve.
They can feel and claim to deserve everything, but it's not going to come at our expense. If someone is deserving of something, they already have it.
So
because they earned it.
The problem is that, like, with feminism and other things, is like women want the privileges and the benefits of chivalry and like the security of marriage and the sanctity of that, but they don't want to hold up their end of the bargain. Versus like for men, right? Like, we have to do what we're supposed to do, and if we don't, we deal with consequences for it. You know, women initiate most breakups, they initiate most divorces, etc. So You know, if I'd say, you know what, I don't feel like paying the bills anymore, like you would look at me like I'm crazy. But like when women say, well, I don't want to fuck my husband anymore, it's completely socially acceptable, right? So, and this is a big reason actually why I tell guys like marriage nowadays with the marriage courts involved and getting married through the state isn't in your best interest because you don't have leverage anymore. And when you don't have leverage over women, they behave.
We have seen the value and ran.
This is very true.
The cost benefit analysis. The math doesn't work, the value is not returned, and the investment is all going down the drain. Why is it so hard for women to understand that?
Sit down. Stop going out so much to band-aid your pain. Because happy women ain't in the streets like that. Happy women don't even post on the internet like that.
True.
We know y'all tricks. You're not fooling us men. We know if she start back posting half-naked pictures, she back single again and she trying to make her ex mad. If she start posting vacations and random turn-ups and cocktail hours, she want to make her ex jealous. If she start posting gym progress photos and random targets runs, she want to let her ex know that she's focusing on herself.
Crazy.
If she start posting life quotes, she want to let her ex know that she's healed, sealed, and delivered. And oh yeah, the booty pic is not the thirst trap. The real thirst trap is her selfie photo. We know what you're doing.
We know all these traps. We have seen them again and again.
A lot.
We know they are signs of trauma and baggage. That's why we are boycotting them all. The baddies, the ugly ones, and the old ones too.
There's been a change in culture, and men are finally done with bad bitches. Because men have realized that bad bitches don't bring you peace and happiness. You bring you stress.
Why would you think they did? They're called bad bitches. Why would you think that's peace?
They cost more money, and you typically end up in a divorce with 50% of your assets gone. The best women are sweet, bubbly, feminine, and just happy to be there. And if you think I'm joking, if you're a man, comment in the chat which.
We prefer none of that. We want peace now. We prefer to spend on ourselves. We prefer to love and invest in ourselves. Shameless women are a topic of the past.
And newsflash, men don't want baddies. Okay, and when I say baddies, I'm talking about independent, beautiful, gorgeous, intelligent, deep women that got their shit going on. They're more infatuated with you rather looking at you as something serious. They will give you all this attention, all these compliments, flirting with you, just to only be infatuated by you and not really like you. Like, they just want to...
Did you think we were going to take bad bitches home to our mothers and marry them?
Conquer you. And when you're a bad bitch, a lot of these men don't even see you as a wife. They see you as a fucking baby mama.
Yep.
It's honestly disgusting. Are we ready for that conversation? Because
This expired woman is lying. There is no conversation to have.
Yeah.
We don't see those women as baby mamas. We see them as disgusting humans who are
They end up being baby mamas. We don't see them as baby mamas.
not worth a second of our time. That's why we will not marry or settle down with them.
That's why you gotta find a woman that's just happy to be there, like that gentleman said. Genuinely wants to be with you, genuinely is happy to go out, get ice cream, for a walk, for normal, mundane things. They just enjoy your company. That's what you're looking for, right? Not these other women that expect extravagant dates, you know, bare minimum crap and all this other the bear. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate it. Catch you guys next time. Ciao.